Hello everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. So today's topic is purpose of life. So let's get it started. So we all have a purpose in our lives. So maybe it is small or big. But we do have a purpose. From the day start of the day, we woke up in the morning and we have a purpose. That is, we get ourselves refreshed and we eat something, and for that we cook something. And then we start for work. So that is for earning. So that is a purpose. So everyone is leading a purposeful life or not has to be questioned by themselves. So everyone has their own lives. So one's life becomes purposeful or successful depending upon their goals. So as the goals are short-term goals, or in simple words, small, or long-term goals, which is bigger goals. So the short-term goals are achieved in our day-to-day lives. So for example, we go to our work. So we start from our home and we reach the office. It's a small goal because maybe we don't have a commute or a rickshaw or a vehicle to go sometimes. So that's a small goal to reach the office in time or on time. So that is a small goal. So the next is, if you're going to a school, reaching the school before time or in time is a small goal. The same way, so we have all the small goals achieved by us every day. But when coming to the long-term goals, which makes a person successful, is not being treated as it is, or is being absorbed by us, or not being taken so seriously as it should be. But we should become more serious about it, or take it with determination, so that we can become a successful person in our lives. So as I said, the goals are short-term and long-term goals. So the bigger the goals are, we do have the struggles or obstacles in our lives. So for achieving this goal or a purpose to become successful in our lives, one should be having a burning desire. So a burning desire is like a rocket which is launched into the space. So for every country, launching a rocket is a big deal. It's a big purpose. So it's an achievement. So the same way, for the humankind, for a person or a man, there should be a burning desire, like a rocket which can go into the space. So you have to excel, you have to move forward, you have to achieve your growth, you have to move on step by step every day. So it's not achieved in a single day, but it needs a consistent hard work, or I can say smart work. So smart work is more required along with the hard work. So in order to achieve these goals, that's long-term goals, you need to have more concentration on the work what you're doing every day. And at the workspace or workstations, you need to be more active. You should not be lazy at your work, or in each and every part of life. Physically you should be active, and you should be determined to your work. And some of the obstacles, or I can say, uh, or challenges what people are having nowadays are lack of concentration, that is, they don't listen actively, or lack of active listening. And they start giving excuses that I have, for example, they have given a task. So they would be giving a simple or a silly reasons that they couldn't do it because I had some other personal work, like that. So that is not correct. So you should be determined. And um, and the social media, so social media plays an very very important role in the life of the people, uh, and especially purpose of lives, because if you are watching or addicted to the social media, you just sit at one place, and you don't leave the place, or you don't get up from the place for at least 1 hour, I can say. So that is not correct. This is the social media is making the person or a man, or lazy, and making you inactive. It makes not only your physical body inactive, but also mentally. So you don't think out of box. You have limitations on thinking. So that should be eradicated, or that should be stopped, at least now. So let's be determined and let's be consistent. So the consistence, as means nothing but the work you're doing, you have to do. When you start any work, or start reading something, or start doing something, you have to think in the mind that I have to end it. I have to end it efficiently and effectively. That is in a good way, and a quicker way, and a efficient way. That is called efficient way, I mean, right? So that's what is. And moreover, I do find some people who are in my day-to-day experience, I find people are not adaptable to the surroundings or the environment they are in. So this is the drawback of the people. So they should be working on. So if you are working in some place, or if you are in a place where you don't find something, then you have to get yourself adapted to the place where you are in. For example, now we have lockdown, and the government has imposed restrictions on going out, and restrictions on gatherings. But some of them are really uh, not bothered about these rules and regulations, but they are just going, just roaming around, or not following the rules. So these people are not, they are not ready to accept the surroundings or the environment, that is called the adaptability. So for example, another example, you're in a company where you're working. So you have you have a system where it has Windows 10, and sometimes, or at times, it might crash. You would be providing, or you don't have any other option or choice to work other than there is Windows 7, for example, or Windows 8. So there are few options, there are differences in both the OS operating systems. So at the time, what will we do? Or we do have some program compatibility issues. So but we have to do the work. So likewise, we can have Microsoft Office. So we do not have an upgraded version, and there is no internet on the system, and we don't have an option to get it from others, or to purchase it, or we don't have any other option, and time as well, but we need to complete the task. So how can we do it? within the less time, or your manager is observing and he's like monitoring, so you have to do the task. However, yeah, I don't know how you would be doing it, but you have to complete it within half an hour. So that becomes the purpose of the job or purpose of the task as of the day. So what would you do? So it's nothing but you try to take out any solution for that. So you try to do it, you try to adapt to the any other software, and you try to complete the task. That's what I mean. So the completion of the work or task is more important at times. And Dependency, we are more dependent on others. So most of the times we say that, no, I can't do this, the other person would do more better than me, so please, why don't you give this task to other person? So this is not good. This is this might stop your growth in the company or anywhere else. And the next one would be the comfort zone. So you are in a comfort zone, and it's like you're relaxed and you don't want to take any more pain, and you don't want to have any kind of discomfort. So you're just stick to what you're good at. So you're just happy with what you have, and this doesn't lead to a successful life or a successful career. So what we need to have is, we need to come out of our comfort zone, and we need to do multitasking as well, to do things in our life. So that's our goals, to achieve small or the bigger goals. So apart from this, we should not waste our time. So every second is important, and every second is productive. So the companies or an employer always tries to make sure, or the company tries to make the employees groomed very well in this part, that is productivity. That is, every time they want the employee to be productive, which is really a good thinking. But many of us would think that this is why they are giving us so much of pressure or stress to us, but actually it is not. If you are busy at your work and your mind is busy, that is, your brain is busy, you are more active and you are more healthier. So this has been already proved. So the person who is continuously working on something, always involved in work, and is always found to be happier and leading a successful life. So that's all, friends and my dear students. So I hope this video is more useful to you, and I think this would help you reaching your goals in your lives, and happily. So thank you for watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you once again, friends. Bye bye.